Was Sukuna really all that evil? And is Gege trying to redeem his character? I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me here and just listen for a second. Throughout the whole entire series, we've known Sukuna as the bad guy, someone who does as he pleases, doesn't care how anyone feels, and most of all, Yuji's #1 hater. Imagine you're gone for 1,000 years, you finally come back, you're incarnated into somebody, but you incarnate into somebody who can suppress your essence. Then after a little more time passes by, you realize why their body's like a perfect prison for you. You would probably hate bro too. I tried to keep that as spoiler free as possible, but now that the hating Yuji part's out of the way, let's keep going. We know he lives for himself, but is he evil? I used to get slack from my friends when I tell him that I don't know if he's necessarily evil or he really just wants a good fight, like he is never ducking smoke. And part of what made me feel that way was this manga panel right here, where after he had an amusing fight with Jogo, he was able to give bro that feeling of satisfaction, fulfillment, before he sent him off into the afterlife. Now does that make bro a good guy? No, but he did lead him to a proper death. And whose whole mantra is that during this whole series? Moving on to is Gege trying to redeem Sukuna's character a little bit. He did have a moment in the final chapter after he got defeated by Yuji where he's talking to Mahito and he says, "If there is a next time, maybe I'll change how I live." Does that make him any less evil? No, especially since right before that he said, "I could have chosen how to live," so basically he's saying he chose to walk in the darkness rather than to walk inside the light. But with how big of an asshole we're shown Sukuna can be, it's a start. Then we have Urume's epilogue. He says, "Can you butcher humans?" She's confused. "It depends on the person, but it's a delicacy." Urame says, "Why is it that even though Sukuna is near me, you do not get cold?" Sukuna laughs and says, "That goes for you as well, Urame. Why did you not get cold being by my side?" He's probably only being nice to Urume because Urume was able to turn his meat into jerky so it didn't go bad and he had a use for her. But Gege trying to redeem Sukuna a little bit goes a little deeper, so bear with me a little longer. The running joke in JJK was Sukuna always got the preferential treatment, whether it was plot armor or just look at this art that Sukuna got for volume 29 right here, and then somebody like Gojo got this art right here, which isn't bad, but compared to Sukuna's, you could tell that Gege did not like Gojo. While the manga was running, fans argued so much that Gege was giving Sukuna so much preferential treatment and giving him plot armor that it just wasn't fair. And as quiet as Gege was, you know he's hearing all the hate through the grapevine. With my long yap sesh out of the way, was Gege trying to make Sukuna somewhat more likable in the end, so when he gets animated he doesn't get the same backlash that he got when the manga was running? Probably not, it's kind of a reach, but Sukuna's kind of adorable when he's nice. I still think Sukuna wasn't necessarily evil, he just didn't duck smoke. Now did I say he wasn't a bad guy? No, because when he spawned in, this was his exact quote. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the comments.